Floors. Thought I never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent a diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when Dior. I'm from North alone, I with my rollie on. Take it home, got them, then me so I'm taking long. Get them on, get a kid, pray you make it home. On my phone, I make a song, he waiting long. Only diamonds hit, for time it is, I wear designer. With my profits, it's been on my wrist, I could've. I'm going for this, gon' slide with, let's get to take the risk. I pay for hits and go and make it hit. I don't play with this, I play with where the latest. Every time I drop a tape, it sound like my greatest hits. Way they see me spending money, how to be saving it. I can say the streets, I slay the beast, but I won't save it. I done ran it up my how they got like 3 floors. I done never be running up, we really need more. 30 on my wrist, I spent a diamond Louis V store. I'm the realest, richest, youngest, smell like when Dior. I'm from North alone, I with my rollie on. Take it home, got them, then me so I'm taking long. Get them wrong, get a kid, I pray you make it home. On my phone, I make a song, he wait long. Need another shovel, another level, bought a bigger bezel. My foot on the pedal, I'm the devil, I should get a medal. We gon' money got me feeling better. Diamonds make up, ain't no way that they can catch up. Baby, I'm the realest youngin', baby, I'm the richest youngin'. At the show, I got my turning nothing in the sun. Turn up into 100, by the store down. Serve you at your door money, now I got some more money. I done ran it up my house, how they got like 3 floors. I done never be running up, we really need more. 30
This is not the draft that I wanted.
For life. Yeah, I might be the best that did it, or at least got away with it. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tucked and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. And us, we trust, and pics hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school, making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, sign my name, this major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. For me, she's available, no attitude, and she always down to make a move. Usually at a low-key spot with a plate of food. Overpriced, but it's cool, cause I'm hater-proof. Toast with a chick, a little fresh fruit. Body like a Laker girl too, but I can't hoop. Might around and drop 40 right in the booth. Lamar Park, never fold, but I'll bend the rules. Garthway 6 Ave, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. I used to wear Guess. Yeah, now Adidas pay me just to get fresh. Wake up, show type like Swantech. Can't out-rap me, Lord, I confess. Go with the kid, that's a safer. Me, I'm going for the win. They expect on my own connect. I run my own sessions. Executive produce, put on for the section. Driving down Western, what a blessing. Finesse everything that was on my checklist. I just wanna know who I'm having with. Saw my name cause they really desperate. Dressing like me, gotta stay protected. Legend in my own mind, Machiavelli. Tell me I'm their favorite MC, so I really had to see mom's name on my sleeve. Am I really that nice? Gotta always keep it G. I don't explain much, I just keep a chain tuck and keep a tuck. Started on that school bus, now I'm in a big truck. In us, we trust, and pics hold my up. Never watching Friday in the old school, making bucks. If you haven't made 7 figures, can't relate to us. I own everything, saw my name, this major, bruh. Touch C notes every day, give away the ones. Garthway 6 Ave, Ben had a rich swag. Looking for my other half, shoot like Chris Stapps. Yeah, this major, bruh. Yeah. It's presidential. Lamar Park. Yeah. Real OPM business. That's for life. Hey. till it's over. Get it right.
Now, Marquell, video. Now I think I did it. No, bro, it's not happening. So, if everybody else knows true, go ahead. Yo, I already got like a roster like this, but this time I just want y'all to see it. Listen. Hopefully this is the right one. I don't want this one either.
I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss 250 large in the book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit. By your rolling tick.
Oh, the first thing I do.
I'm sorry I gotta watch this.
But they all lame. That's for you.
No. Damn.
We don't like jokes. Don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now she...
Couldn't watch some Instagram come on mine.
Turn on 2K23. I'm going to roster.
Yeah.
I'm going to my player. I'm going.
I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running.
Okay, turn that off.
Rap, don't
2. Fantasy draft, custom roster, custom league. No, custom salary cap.
Girls kissing on your ear like going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like by my lonely, by my lonely, by my lonely.
Hopefully nobody dropped it down the run.
Chillin' with my dog Dwayne on some gatos. You only live once, that's the motto. Rapping all these words, trying to hit the lotto. She be talking spicy, take it to my condo. Pronto, and free. Moving like a Paco. I knocked the needle about the taco. With the vato, yeah, honcho. Rap God, rap beast, young Diablo. Randy Savage on the beat, cause I'm macho. I compete any feat, you can't stop though. But I ain't parked though, and this is thug life. What they want life, totally love life. Your kids come first and your one wife. Living out the future with my dreams in my own right. And you ain't think once, better think twice. On my back, nice. I'm ready for the I don't blink twice. I'm ready for some more, I don't even write. I kick a shit up off the door. Came home in it. Through the phone, that's my ringtone. And the way she sing along, tell me tone that you're lonely.
Yeah, I mean some noodles, man.
Rapping all these words, trying to hit the lotto. She be talking, spice ticket to my condo. Pronto, and free. Moving like I'm Paco. I knocked the meat about the taco. With the vato, yeah, honcho. Rap God, rap beast, young Diablo.
At least somebody young. Of course.
Been taking 3 flavors now. And yo, Whitney got the Whitney hit behind the Warhol, different bird door. And yo, 7 in the back learning lessons. Get dry and it be ready in a second. 40 chains on Halo, I'm a god. Fear a god, dog, a rocket. I don't even jog, hanging out the wagon sunroof. Meal with the chill bezel. All my phones ready to make me feel special. I'm looking real and yeah. Keys, I'm on the green Teslas. Told Virgil right on my right. Told Virgil right. Hey yo, Amiri's filled with cash, I'm in the fashion district. Hey yo, on my try to test me now, I'm missing. Milk court is still awesome. Water still forcing. Up to force it. Tell Virgil right. And yeah,
Lil' Brody let off, he ain't even flinch. dip to the A, nobody seen them since. 560 Benz and I ain't need the tents. My weed consent cost more than your mama need for rent. That's just for one. Leave you for a week and it's gonna leave a stench. Rappers coming to my city, they gon' need consent. Cause we already know you, we convinced. I told Virgil Ray, the nicest. Ain't right this, I just spit. And yo, on my this ice drip on my fist, no shoe deal. But look at all this night.
Okay.
On Doe Street, this that I picked 2 in the morning on the corner, night shift with my no.
Okay, let's see.
I'm rich, put all this off-white on my. So if we ain't even asking, we just pulling up and somebody gon' see it. Hey yo, Nash and Benny like James Worthy, Kareem and Magic. Every time Griselda drop, yo, be a classic.
Or they got us like, what's our ring?
Finish beside you with the stone face Medusa Sopranos. I'm Maggianos, we got gold plated. Your whole frame. Hey yo, our lives on us, can we chill? Eating with snakes, probably getting. Trust me, a family had a Henry Hill. And every man don't got a Benny skill. When you this dope, it take at least 50 mil just to sit me still. Like 10 on my lip. My right wrist when I runway Margiela. That type on my butterflies and spikes. That type on my kicks. These rappers wanna be.
Hold up, I wanna get Steph Curry.
But never. She wear forever 21 like it's Fendi. I told that Givenchy, she pronounced it Givenchy. She wanna me and run through all my accounts till they empty. What would do? I'm still thinking militant. Old laying around, I got rid of it. I settled all my differences. I really had it. Like I stepped on it with a Timberland. The butcher.
Luka? I wanted to grab something like Luka. I'll see one more. Okay. Let's see, is everybody champion? Are they a championship contenders too? Okay, but I think everybody just think they're a championship contender.
All of them, I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them.
If I hear one more championship contender bullshit, hey, don't. Now it's time for me to fuck it.
I won't make you division. I'm trying to get it all tonight. It's a mission. Give me all. The spice close the kitchen, and I'ma give you all my pie stripes.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte. And a chance now to look. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
And now Indiana's starting group. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Bryant.
Paul Reed, that's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Okogie on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a fadeaway. Hornets with the rebound. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Turn my shot meter on.
Shots good by Morant.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. Helps him see the open man.
11 feet out. That one's good for 2.
Was that my
His
man?
offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish. As a center, Thomas Bryant is usually all about point-blank shots, but he's got some pretty impressive accuracy, making him a real modern big.
Here's Morant.
That's all.
That one a little long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
For 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the
Come on now.
load.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And Thomas Bryant is a guy that really shoots it well from range, Webb.
It's certainly a threat at the arc and in the paint, and he's consistent as a shooter. I mean, back in 2018, he was shot 14 for 14 in the season.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. Fits. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
He had very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pounded by Morant. And Bryant pulls it down. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Right side Morant. Pass to Joe. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, he's so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Mikhailuk. Tries a 9-footer.
Good D, boy.
He's 2 for 3 in the game. Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's the screen by Bryant. Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple.
This is the part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for getting it to uncover teams.
That's tipped. Stolen by Bryant. Deflects the pass. 3 on 3. They need this. Jones with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
This has a major coup.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Here's Springer. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's Morant. He has 7. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Good morning.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one.
Bro.
Outside Johnson. And Morant over to help. Okogie on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Springer. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
The timing and energy
Not
on
in
this
his
play.
face.
Bryant positioning himself well.
Bro, hit me. What are you doing?
Bagley against Moran. Pulls it from 20. They grab their own miss. Bryant, three-pointer. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Bryant. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Oh, and Bryant with the block. Now the Hornets moving it up. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Well, there's a purpose to Bryant's game. Play with energy, attack the basket, and give your teammates a good target and lock.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Springer. Fires the three.
Yo.
Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
From deep, Morant. Morant missing again. Now the Pacers
I'm
on the move.
Hey, chat. This is my first time playing 2K in days. So let me get warmed up.
Big. What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Outside Morant. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Josh Okogie, also Marvin Bagley out there, and it's Springer in at the 1. Morant, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
I think we lost. Yeah, we lost. I know you are. So let me see. Ooh, taking a lot of loss.
She said I'm an ecstasy. She wanna have sex with me. I don't feel nothing. I just wanna feel something. I don't feel nothing. I just wanna feel something. I'm just tryna kill something. You don't know the habit. Who would you like to know? Who would you like to know? Let my pockets stand up, for real, let me shit stand up. Yeah, she said I'm an ecstasy.
Nothing or something. I got my bank account just to jump. 100 band in the Sprinter van. Never play middle, man. We got it, man. I don't man. We got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan. Not for the dividends, reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on it like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants.
9 and 3.
Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick. Or John Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming. Thumb, move like a mummy. The drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming. Thumb, move like a mummy. The drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just to jump. I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, there ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new. I got a lens attack like my got. He bound it, anything that he catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping.
Dude, let me lock her.
Snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming.
Yeah.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Duke and Greg. The outcome
No way we're losing.
could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ryan is out there with Morant. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Roman the paint. And Simons.
Foul.
Here for the Suns.
Foul.
It's a 3-point game.
First team foul.
Here's Simons. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Nora. Back to Jackson. Here's Simons. And
Good pickup.
with the block. Now here's Morant. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Now here's Morant. 11-point game his last outing. A 3.
That's it.
No good.
Oh my
It's
God.
miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Here's Nora. Following the basket by John Morant. Simons from outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
Okay, I'm playing sloppy.
Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Lots of room. And the jumper is on the mark. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Nora. DeRozan defending. Clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. And a missed layup.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
The three from Morant. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Justin Moore. To the wing right side. To stop the run. Score the basket. He shot after missing his first attempt.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Mora. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Stolen by Jackson.
That's my fault.
There's the pass to Mora. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Moran finds DeRozan.
I shouldn't have missed that shot.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Simons following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And Bernie Simons.
Oh, he could be.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant looking around. Dishes it to Johnson.
Oh my God, he's a
3-pointer offline. Suns trail by 6. Passes it to Alexander Walker.
That's him too.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
One of the more skilled
you got kind of locked in and shit. I see
on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Morant. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Simons from outside. Another.
Who man is that? Yeah. Oh, that's my man.
And see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
The 3 from Morant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 15.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. When it's ahead, they lead by 6.
They can't go right outside.
And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Don't be playing defense. I'm playing basketball now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys...
Bro, slide. Give me the ball.
Stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Ben Simmons, and it's Simons in at the point guard position.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And Craig, you talked about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Jackson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1. But you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing you already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
But they better put me in a dunk contest.
On the bucket from Ben Simmons. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Here's Simmons. Winning the basket by John Morant.
I feel bad for you, son.
Yes, to Moody. The tray. The Hornets pull it in. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Here's Moody following the 3 by Charlotte.
It's going to make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Morant. 23 points in the game. Charlotte moving the ball around. And the basket by Hutchison.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Davis is checked in for the Suns. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Simons. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Embiid, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Now, here's Moody. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to the right wing.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Second team foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Jay Scruggs taking 2 shots.
If you having girl problems off the bathroom, son, I got 99 problems.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ryan is checked in for Morant.
Problems I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got. If you having girl problems, I feel bad for you.
Second free throw, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The 3 from Bryant. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Hornets score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And here is Moody. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Over Bryant. That's in. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Here's Pinson. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Scrub. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach Borrego. Excellent first half. What did you think of the fight from your team?
No matter who's out there, keep playing, stay aggressive. We'll try to limit our fouls so we can keep our numbers up, but very good effort in that first half.
It showed on the scoreboard, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Timberwolves out in Minnesota will go up against the Mavericks. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Now, I know we want to talk about Ja Morant and the big things he was doing in that first half.
He's been excellent so far, shooting with great efficiency, carrying the offense. They have to be talking about him in the locker room, thinking how they can stop this guy.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Embiid is out there with Johnson. And there's Bryant, then it's DeRozan, and it's Morant in at the point guard.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Here's Simons, 10 points for him. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Morant, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And it's Simons missing. Hornets leading by 18. Morant outside. Kicks to Bryant. From past the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Morant. He's got 27. Wasted no time on that one. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, contributing on both ends at the perimeter. Johnson defending the three well. As we see here, he shoots it too.
Jackson, a screen on Bryant. Takes a three. And it's Jaren Jackson with the three. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Simons, the pass to Alexander Walker. Jackson, a screen on Bryant. Going inside. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the Hornets making the change here. Joe's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the three ball is good.
And as this game continues to develop, Jackson's passing will get better with each season.
And Bryant gets to DeRozan. From deep. And another three for Charlotte.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now Bryant, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Has the Pat. Here's Alexander Walker. Jackson has the open look. Another three for Phoenix.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And here's Bryant for three. Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got his third bucket of the night.
Out of their last 5 games, how about all 5 from long range?
To the middle, here's Simons. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Johnson kicks to Bryant for the three.
Confusing. But
you want to catch a murder? Put on both. I got this stuff, keep it coming. Walking to the venue, might throw some money. I know how I feel for the night that had nothing. I'm gonna spend me $100 and turn on my youngin' bitch.
Followers and pretenders. I was trying to get off that flow every day. The block was on my agenda. I don't want to talk on real unique bitches.
The flag got a Glock. Don't like the flag, got a Glock with a dick. I stood at the mat, catch your ass in that whip and I'm flipping it fast. I Swedish show cheese boy, you was a rat. Hit the hoe from the back, now the fuck nigga mad. Nigga die from a diss, next moment she sad. Next moment she sad. On 4G shine, on still gon' tick. Stop posting that gun.
Went down, shot it on fuck with these folks, these niggas, these tell these ladies, these tell these. That niggas fuck the police, fuck the law, round with a Drake, no street, by near on it.
I just think more has been broke from previous hoes. The aftermath you might receive. You really want this help me shine. You don't feel me, why don't you? Alright, woo. You not no fool. No, I'm on drink, but you know I'm not. I really felt that. Gone. Hopefully I can taste a second little. I'm trying to hit the road by tomorrow. I want to tell the I'm trying to hit the road. Tell you why, all this shit I try to move. I don't do the shit he
The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Bryant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Embiid comes with a double team. To the inside, Alexander Walker.
Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a Frazier.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Johnson from outside, and another three for Charlotte.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
.35 seconds left in the third. Shot from 12, and the jumper is good.
We've seen that movie a few times.
Now, I got 100,000 for whoever blow that bitch brains out.
I understand why we love each other the way we do, but it ain't for them to understand. We not out here trying to be good love that I want to be. I go to war. No matter what you say, what you do. Why this beat so complex? I'm trying to go speed, trying to go top, I'm clutching and beat. I bet bitch trying to.
Haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Three-pointer by Embiid sinks the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open to the three-point.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Massey, the pass to Simmons. Here's Norrell. Shot clock at 5. The three. No good that time. And so it's Charlotte holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
I used to tell my face on his line, I can make it do whatever. I'm from the dirty field, bitch, so this is what they waiting for. How you want it? I put my bar with this track.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Charlotte shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Kendrick Nunn out there with Moody. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Davis, and it's Batum in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And here are the Hornets now, following the score by Phoenix.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Phoenix ball.
And Phoenix making a change here. Scrubs checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Lyons checked in. Nunn with it. Now the pass to Batum. Back to Nunn. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's McLaughlin. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hornets timeout call. And fans who wants a free t-shirt, make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Davis with a screen on Morant. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Now here's Morant for 3. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Hornets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Now here's Morant for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Field goal.
Morant's got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Embiid against none. Here he goes. The shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. Charlotte's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. DeRozan for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Scrub, defended by Bryant. Down low, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Batum with the steal. And oh, here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now here's Johnson. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
Stanley Johnson.
Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Now here's Morant. After Ben Simmons' miss, there's the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Scrub. With nobody on him, he carries the jumper.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Morant.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Now, none. Following the mid. Spike jump.
mother, Louis and Dior, I swear go better. You wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, I swear you go wetter, huh? I'm going more. That shit got a chain for the play. The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I. I'm the boy named Leaky. You would say use instead. Everything go when you live in the hills. Got shuffle made for a bed. Can you imagine that scene? I went from the road to South music.
Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, a fantastic rendition of the national anthem. Back with more right after this. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot to 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Johnson is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Bryant in at the 2. From 3, Maxey sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop. Morant's got his second basket.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Pass to Maxey. Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Morant. Shoots over Maxey. And Ja Morant again. Morant's got 6.
I love Ja Morant's shot-making ability. He can knock him down from anywhere.
Here's Halliburton, and he drives in, banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better score, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Now here's Johnson in his last outing with 12 points. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Now Halliburton. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Johnson with the defensive effort. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
To the middle. Here's Maxey. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. From behind the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Pass to Maxey. Bryant against Halliburton. Back to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Morant. Oh, Morant with the block.
flying around the court. Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Here's DeRozan. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Okoro to win the run. Hits the trifecta.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Outside Morant. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. Morant's got 15.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's Team Shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud and don't pay attention.
So I told them, if it's business, I'm B-Long, they got no friends, so 3-5.
And these are the top rebounders in the league. Joel Embiid on top.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Toppin, back to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Morant. Over Halliburton. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. From outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Utah's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Halliburton. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's DeRozan. And it's Charlotte with another.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The Jazz have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Maxey, that's good. The Hornets with a lead. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Bryant. Screen by Embiid. Outside Morant. There's the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Jazz, a decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher.
Checking out Utah, this year has been rife with challenges for them. Now, they're just not the same team we're used to seeing.
But this season hasn't been a disaster for them by any means. What was so special about the team last year? They could just hang around. Who knows? Maybe they'll find that magic again before it's too late.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The catch and shoot game, something you want to be able to do at this level. Johnson's been putting in the work.
Now, BA, you know they would love him to get more those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Morant. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
He's got 14 points for the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just kind of shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Maxey. This one for three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Outside Morant. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And here's Okafor. Embiid covers. Halliburton on the wing. Here's a screen by Toppin. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For the Jazz, Brown, he's checked in for Okafor, and it's Horde in for Okoro. Bryant, he's checked in for Charlotte. Henson comes in for Bryant. It's stolen by Johnson. DeRozan, left side. Outside Morant. Right side Johnson. Outside Morant. Takes the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a night for John Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Toppin. For three, Maxey. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Here are the Hornets with the ball. 3-point lead. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Thomas, he's checked in for Utah. Jones, he's checked in for Charlotte. And so it's Utah with it. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Maxey missing. And here's Morant outside. Counted from distance. Morant's got 27 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Thomas. There's the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Ja Morant. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Robert Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Hutchison is checked in for Morant. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. And so in the game for the Hornets, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Joel Embiid is out there with Johnson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard position.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's Okoro. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep, Morant. The shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way. To the inside. Pass to Maxey. Here's Horde. Here's Maxey. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Pushing it up now. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hornets.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Maxey's got 22 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your... Catalyst right now.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect.
All right, take on the way. All right. Take it easy, man. All right? All right.
Tell the whole world that I'm hot right now. Shout out to the ladies, this right here, so.
A ton of votes, and if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Bryant. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, he trained him to follow in his footsteps.
From deep, Morant sends it home from three-point land. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Driving to the basket. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Charlotte has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. DeRozan for 3, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. DeRozan brings the double, stolen by Bryant. Johnson with a bucket. Now it's a 7-point Hornet lead.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Maxey. 27 points for him. And another miss by Utah. And Morant gets double teamed. Pass to Embiid. Back to Morant. Bryant outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Maxey. Embiid covers. Here's Okoro. Pass to Maxey. Looking to win the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court. His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
With the timeout. Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your jazz dancers.
Some small forwards who find open teammates, the assist leaders over the last month. And you look at Okoro, he's really moving the ball well out there. First in the league in assists.
His court vision is outstanding. He can locate the open man from the perimeter or drive and dish.
He has fantastic vision, but he also has the ability to see the plays develop before they happen.
Here's Maxey. Give him 30. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And here's Morant outside. Knocks down the triple. Morant's got 43 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 of...
Excited. One man to me good it.
Halliburton with the ball. 26 points for him last game against Washington. Pass to Horde. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Okoro. And Bryant pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brad, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Maxey, that's good.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And for Charlotte, their shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Morant, no good. Utah has gone 4.